Alright, let's bring this thing on up. Pardon, I'm juggling two conversations here, and it's not as effective as it might be. Anyway, there's that. And alright, Dragon House, I will just, make a note that those points are spent and move on. Bear with me while I get things started here. Get that over here, set that, and of course, no surprise, the camera settings got lost. Bear with me, I am stuck reconfiguring on the fly here because my power went out this morning, and so all of the camera settings, like they do every time that happens, decided to take a hike. There we go. Anyhow, where are we? The emoji on that on my end are really, really teeny, and so mostly what I have is feeling a bit tiny orange dot, better than maybe that's a cat, or two orange dots, or a couple of brown dots. Because that's how they render in the font size I use on this browser, which is like, there's maybe not the most helpful thing a dude ever saw. Pardon me. There we go. Alright, so we were sitting on, basically ready to start the boss fight. Spent all our stuff. Apparently we have a prowess accomplished. Oh, because someone reached 1200 health. Very good. And that's where he is. I don't see a lot more we can do with our 60 gold here. It's not really going to get us another useful, Oh no, we've got a potion of strength +3. That's a small improvement. We'll take it. Alright, Farah. Why don't you take that because you are the one running my potion build, but we will also just put a regular potion of strength over here. Call it good. Oh my goodness. No, Dragon House, your emotes come out at the right size. It's the phone emoji that Interbulated is using, which is causing the problem. Because they're rendering really, really teeny. And so I'm kind of squinting at them going, feeling waffles? I mean, I'm fairly sure those are, I don't know, I've only ever seen them used in the context of phones. I could not tell you anything about what code base they come for, or like how they're rendered into what, or any of that. And mostly it is beyond me and not especially a thing I'm going to worry about. Something has a free ability remaining. Oh, we have a free heal remaining. Is anyone actually hurt? Dragon House is technically down 4 whole hit points. Yeah, we're going to dump the 200 hit point heal on Dragon House. It's excessive. There we go. So the problem I'm going to have is I need to be able to deliver great big whopping hits to the boss. And I also need to be able to deliver great big whopping hits to the enemy. And, they're kind of coming. So, what have we got that's going to work for the boss is the problem. Lorelei, you are coming down here. We're holding a couple of sides basically with one dude. And I guess we'll roll like that. I'm not sure I have the right resources to smack the boss here. Achievement unlocked, so we meet again. Fight a boss for the second time. Well, I'm not getting into melee with either of the other 2 eggs, and that's not very functional. $71 times 4, all 4 of them to get one of the eggs down. There we go. Can't really do better than that on account of I can't poison down the other egg right now. Pop up here. Slap that down on them. Probably actually should have, like, used the wind walk to get farther out. I mean, okay, this is armor piercing, but we're talking about 300 points per shot here. That's not nearly enough. I mean, maybe if we can keep that crit rate up. Are these adjacent? They... No. Okay. I need to be closing in for the damage bonus. I feel very foolish now. Not really our most helpful approach, this. He's done. I think we can just let that go as it is for the moment. Worried about our knife guy, and of course he's sitting there being ridiculously overpowered with his 85% base dodge or whatever. Loves him. Goes in, stupid. First hit deals 120, which is enough. There we go. Tap that out. Alright, both halves of that are dead. What are you sitting on? 700 odd health. That is a lot for our poison to take care of. $900 on him. Not dodgeable, but only 3 multi-hit. Facing 200 is not really going to kill him. Slowed him up real good, though. Well, that did the job. Yeah, so that was both halves of the serpent going down to the poison. Which gives us a little room. Not, you know, tons, but, you know, a little bit. Something to work with. No line of sight because of this guy. Alright, let's just drop the curb stomp through. See what that gets us. That guy is getting to the wall and exploding. It's a problem. And unfortunately, it's a problem I am not well geared to go involve myself in. On account of my big intervention guys are kind of up here, you know, making sure things stay in some kind of shape with the boss. Not the intervention I need here, but it's the intervention we have. That's no help. She can basically get nowhere where her weapon is of use. Where her main weapon is of use. That is what it is. Alright. They'll come back this turn. Hail puts down more eggs. What legit shocks me is that that wall is still standing. Yeah, that was more what I was expecting, but the gate is less good than the wall. So we're going to have an exciting time down there. We're not pulling the crits we need here. You unfortunately don't really have time to throw down on these guys because I need you to run all the way up here. The tail is blocking line of sight, so I should have focused it the whole time. As it turns out. Because we could have focused it clear out. Yeah, I'm in for a much harder time than I'd like at the moment. We're sitting, by the way, at about exactly the space where we ended it last time of, well, we got really close and then couldn't hold the town against the zombies. Because, yeah, I absolutely can't hold the town. He's stunned, so, you know, that side is just going in. And these guys are unfortunately on the wrong side to go intervene the other direction. Necessarily, as I need them there to intervene on this side. But the whole thing leaves me feeling like I need a 7th and 8th hero to get everything done, you know? Really kind of hoping for more damage on that thing. Hey, you get trouble. I guess it's sitting on an awful lot of resistance. Sort of needed trouble to show back up today, you know. I don't think he has the. Yeah, he doesn't have the propagation perk, so if we start here, it necessarily bounces backwards because the front two dudes die. There we go. Alright, there's a small but very real possibility if I pull the stunt I'm thinking of off here. That it, yeah, propagates through my dude. Yeah, doing him no favors. Sorry. There's the boss back up. The good news is it just seems to be the head end. The bad news is we kind of have to end it this turn or we lose. And even if we do, honestly, I'm not sure I expect that stun just to actually screw any possibility. Well, it's a loss. We'll play it out, but losing that archer just screwed us. That doesn't help either. That blocks off a lot of the options in, but is there any prayer of you getting in the range of the boss? No. Not that direction, and there's no other direction to go. Alright, thanks to literally plugging the holes with bodies, we have managed to hold another turn. This will be expensive. Oh, no, we didn't. One dude got through, and it was enough. One. There were some really interesting collections on this one. I'm not real surprised. Lose 2 havens. Havens will now have +1 mage, increasing the magic circle's health. Thanks. That would have been handy. Throw 10 potions to another healer. Omen of jugglers. Really? Alright, all of our hero stuff is very expensive omens. Omen of 1 extra house seems like a lot. I'm gonna play with Omen of the Siege. I'll go ahead and grab Guess again just to get it unlocked and out. Oh, I am not best pleased by that loss. I was expecting that loss, but that doesn't make it great. But what can we do? Alright. Oh, we'll take round 3. Let's customize out our omens. Alright, as nice as the plus 30% essence. Flirty essence. I don't want the flirty essence. Well, maybe I kind of do. I'll take that out. That said, I definitely want to try Omen of the Siege. And I think we're going to grab Omen of everybody has plus 12 accuracy, just because accuracy has been a bugaboo. But we have a clear objective now for how many rounds we're up against on that, and that's great. Alright, let's sort out how everyone is before we talk about what we're up against and what we're doing. We've got a Fortune Teller, Weakling, Dwarf Blood. So, good block, bad health, bad crit power, good crit. This is kind of a mixed bag, because the extra block makes me want him in melee, but the health penalty makes me very much not want him in melee. That said, he's got our crit build and our poison build both available. Pretty good. We'll work with it. Eleonora here is sitting on plus armor, minus only 5% resistance instead of 10 because thick-skinned cancels out half of noble. Low healing received, low movement points. So she is largely terrible and running around with a two-handed sword, for which that minus move point is going to actually be working against her. Is sitting on the debuffing tree and the sieging tree, really. Thurlow is sitting on a magic damage penalty but a health bonus, and a move penalty. That's kind of the definition of Midland. And is sitting on the stun thing and the crit thing. I could very much take him and taking the crit thing and the dagger, the stun thing and the crit thing, and work it into something nasty. Ideally with like a dagger. Especially because it's sitting on Fatality, and a dagger build with Fatality is going to go around just being absolutely obnoxious to isolated targets. But it has to have them. I don't know. None of these guys excite me. Whatever. We're not in a position, at least, where I have to hand them off a different starting weapon or something. You have action points remaining. Yeah, what am I going to do with them? I mean, I guess you can pop that guy. But I'm not going to charge in there with the two-hander, so no. Yeah, that's kind of where we are. I mean, I don't have anything sensible to be doing, so the jig thing is as good as anything. Short bow. It's fun. kind of making a point of getting a lot of kills on weapons I don't use a ton of, just to rack up work on other achieves, you know? Hey, yeah, LDG, thank you so much for the sub-bomb. Hope you're doing well. Sorry I can't stay, we'll see you soon. I mean, Dragon, we are consistently short on folks, so I don't mind having an extra. You know, if I was pulling 8 just out of a stream audience every time, I'd be concerned, but we really aren't. And we're in no special danger. Alright, well there's a start. I want to try and experiment with the start Lorlash was playing with, and I think honestly he takes it overboard. But he was starting with a gold mine. And I have a thought that starting with the gold mine, and then bumping it with the 80 gold worth of upgrades ASAP is a real good option. When we get 36 gold back, it is just barely over our 80, but it means we won't have workers, so let's do that differently. Third worker. There. Yeah, we're going to be short no matter how we cut that. Alright. We'll upgrade the thing tomorrow. Because I absolutely want the early item. But it is at least guaranteed to bump the passive tonight for 25. Well, the extra item was definitely not a mistake. Oh, I don't want the rifle. I don't especially want the longbow, but it's definitely got possibilities. Yeah, so it'd be 8 at start time. Well, apparently we're upgrading our archer. So, have a longbow for the back and a short bow for the front. And we'll take a leftover short bow in on you because you used a lot of mana. And let's just dump essence into more uncommon level ups again for bed. Call that good. And then level up dudes and see where we're at. So you definitely need fatality, because I think any melee character really does. I'm not real thrilled with what you rolled into here on either side. It's not an improvement. Take some armor. Take the physical damage, I guess. Yeah, if you're even thinking about longbowing, you need steady aim. And then whatever range damage bonuses I can find you are probably worth having. And I'll take a crit bonus, yes please. We'll start you with mana. What I really need on you is poison damage, because you're starting with my druid staff bonuses and going nuts. I'll take magic damage. It's not ideal. Meow. Yes, hi. Say hello. No, the petting is over here. Look the other way. Yeah, we're pulling magic damage and crit, which is really not what I want for the guy running around with my druid staff. I'm gonna grab a base sword to throw in as the backup weapon for our sword guy. Even cheers remaining. Yeah, actually, it's probably a good idea to spend those. Done. All right, folks. Poof, have a ballista. There we go. Yeah, we're going to wait for the swordsman so that we don't have to run out into the North Horde to engage with them. Nope, nope, there's a smart play here. That is it. Engage forward for one. Big hit. Step in, execute, execute, execute. I'm honestly surprised that managed to get back through there and turn the corner. Gonna say, there's no way he doesn't end up in some trouble there. Not real bad. Not the direction I expected that to propagate, but, you know, not unhappy with it. That was only ever going to propagate the once to everyone, because it was always going to kill someone. Three targets, all now visible on the field. There we go. Alright, so let's grab that and bump up that. Drop the number of workers required. There's some money back from it. I like the reliability on that shield, so I think it's a perfectly good grab it, put it on our melee character sort of thing. And then we're sitting at 3 dudes. We've got a couple of big piles. That puts us down to 1 dude. We're at max houses. So at this point I'm all for just spending resources to make resources. Is it our ideal plan? I don't know, probably not. Not really the point. We'll slap down our first mana well early. and just continue our process of what if we went nuts on Ballista. Is it the best plan? I don't know. Will it work? Probably. Alright, I'm going to throw the stun chance armor on our longbow here, because longbow has a pretty decent stun attack. Alright, we'll throw this helmet with the extra block and the regen on it on our front dude, who can also have the light armor with the extra health. And of course, everybody has leveled. I'm going to go ahead and everywhere where folks have the ability to earn more XP, they're going to just start earning more XP. An extra action point is simply not skippable. We'll be clicking that. This is all kind of awful. One multi-hit is a very weird pickup for our melee character because there's not a multi-hit melee weapon except for dagger. This is still pretty terrible. We'll grab the isolation bonus because it's the best of a bad lot. Yeah, Thurlow did not pull the action point, and that's fine. Why don't you take a crit bonus? Not pull, rather, the XP bonus, and that's fine. I cannot brains die. It's just not a thing. I'm going to snag the reliability here because it makes up for the longbow's inherent unreliability. He didn't pull any of the really crazy poison bonuses. We'll grab Septic Shock because Druid Staff Poisoning has a really good chance of proccing Septic Shock. I really want to undo that perk. Because we're rapidly hitting the point with another 9 critical on him, and we're absolutely taking that. We're at 40% crit. This guy's actually looking like a cannon mage, not a poison mage. What I really need on him now is a whole bunch of extra crit power, because he's actually got a crit power penalty. Thanks, Fortune Teller. I don't know. We'll see how this works out. My hunch is with the 2 ballista over here, I actually could have just let that side alone. Either way, nothing that wandered in immediately to that pesky surviving thing, so... Using the very direct approach here. Alright. Yeah, nothing is allowed to survive right now. None of that. Okay, that one's a little awkward. Mostly because the axe pad is going to cut through the armor real good there. Nope, nope, okay. Alright, things are under control over here, so I need you to, like, run and help your buddy. We'll come back to that in a minute. It's not like he can help his buddy this turn. There we go. Alright, well that gets grabbed for sure. So there's 2 items. That allowed a bunch more gold. $280 gold just to finish our workers tonight, but it's probably the right call. Let's see, yeah, 90 doesn't get us the end tonight, so we'll be running on 3 again, and that's fine. Yeah, that 30% essence was making a big difference, unfortunately. No surprise. Alright, nothing especially amazing here, and that's not unexpected. We're early in, and we haven't started picking up really interesting stuff. We haven't done much with a crossbow, and I'm kind of tempted. Plus, this is a pretty reasonable crossbow as these things go. We run a lot of both of these, but these both have kind of pulled into exactly the things they need, which is frustrating. We'll grab the hammer. These, on the other hand, are all basically not what we need. This is a quite reasonable wand, and then has an experience point bonus on it to boot. Same with that shield. Alright. The wand types in nicely for that short bow. We pulled two very good shields, but we're going to throw the one with the stack of useful abilities here. It's a shame because it's a big change to reliability in that we're losing 21 total %, going from +13 to -8. But we've got the hammer to replace the sword, and it's a huge damage increase. I think we're going to replace the longbow with the crossbow. The short bow has versatility to it that I'm not willing to give up at the moment. But the longbow keeps for the moment. The rest of this basically doesn't. Which puts us in a position to drop 90 on something, which doesn't get us into new structure territory for what I wanted, which is the inn, but let's just throw something down, which is probably a good call. I think by way of let's give things the maximum time to percolate and be useful, this is a good moment to throw down a temple. Don't think anyone's down actual hit points. No, they are not. But going into night 4 and then day 4, we're at maximum workers. We've got lots and lots of structural support starting. I'm kind of happy with it. I need to stop and take a break. Maybe get some more drink. Double check and see if we're going to make a plan for food, or if I need to plan and make my own food, or what. So bear with me. I'm going to run and do that. Be back in just a couple. Alright, that's all sorted out. Pardon, my brain is just all over the place right now. I'm just like half awake, kind of zombled. I've apparently not eaten enough, and there's a problem. What can you do? Let's do some leveling. Use the free thing. Your healer has a free thing. No one's injured? No one's injured. Yeah, that's not going to be useful. Stop telling me it's free. Hey, you Prompto, how you doing? That really reminds me that one of these days I gotta take another shot at Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, I'm really tempted to start adding lots and lots of crit on this guy. And I think we're gonna. Although it does mean I would like to see some reroll here into some crit power. We didn't get it again. And these stats are hot garbage. Did you have a not hot garbage stat in the front? No, not really. We'll take 5% damage. Reroll these again. A little opportunism is not terrible. Not what I need, but not terrible at least. Yeah, I really feel you there. I never really go without the headache. That noble trait would be doing her a lot more good if we actually had the trinkets to fill with those slots, which we do not. And then on top of that, she didn't draw into the wonderful add extra stuff because of your trinkets perk, which is just rude. And then she drew into blood magic and organic armor, but none of the heal perks. She's really unhelpful. We're gonna grab her defensive training either way. Under the theory of let's level this character much faster. I don't love this roll. I don't really love this roll either, but stun chance is at least something she'll be using on the hammer. There we go. Thurlow, could you give me a better level up to make me feel better about all of this? No. No is the answer. Thurlow, you are terrible and you should feel terrible. We'll grab Nimbleness because he's going to be standing back and not likely to be terrible. Nimbleness and Steady Aim are actively anti-synergy, but if he has to move, that means if he's not wounded, he has better dodge and move, so, you know, we'll take it. But those things are working very directly against each other, and it sucks. This is still terrible. I'd say this is no better, but I know there is at least a build where we can make the propagation bounce useful on him. He's not there right now, but at least it exists. This side we're in about the same space of none of this. I guess a move point. What are you even doing? There. Pardon me. Apparently my allergies are just going to take a shot at murdering me today. But, you know, let's just completely go nuts with the ballista. Eleonora, I've got to bet that you can take this side solo. But what we're going to do is hedge the bet and set Thurlow somewhere where he can maybe intervene. There we go. Call that good. Don't think I missed any tricks. There was no I have to have it in here. Well, there was no I have to have it and can reasonably get it in here. Yeah. Call it good, roll it forward, see what happens. Bonk. It's done. Last scene of that. We have action points left. Yeah, we're out of targets. Don't tell me about all those action points I can't spend. Come back to this. Start over here. Don't have a way to get to him, and I can't really spend an action point and make it happen either. Yeah. So he just gets to roll forward. He will probably eat the ballista bolt and die. Probably. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, no, we'll keep doing that. I want to make sure we're taking out all of the wand targets there. We're going a little heavy on the crossbow because we do not use it much. Dump you. With those guys, lots of stun available right there. That's good. Alright, just hold that spot with our face. Concern on this side, and it's pretty reasonable, is over here. Yeah, this side is done regardless. I don't even have to think about it too hard. Not with the 3 ballista covering. So he can just come in and play support fire now. Seven targets left. I see 4 here. 2 here. 1 is not visible. 6 targets. Okay, 4, 2. That covers. You may as well take those by. Out on your way by, rather. Feed that to crossbow under the I don't spend enough action points on crossbows theory. nearly as good on corpses today, but that's fine. Cash in the gold. And then immediately turn around and build our inn. And we've got the capacity to hire up immediately, and probably should not. This guy's kind of terrible. Johann is also kind of terrible. Minus 5% damage in exchange for some move. He loses the move to get some health, part of the move to get some health back, and then loses a skill range. Yeah, this dude is permanently locked to melee and has +1 move, plus 12% momentum, and a range penalty. Yuck. And then is sitting on the crit poison thing, so he'd be an amazing dagger character. Seraphina's on an opportunism bonus, a health penalty, an armor bonus, which is good, because apparently she won't wear pants on the battlefield. Seriously, woman? And again, the poison and crit tree, which, again, good dagger user, bad bowman. Here's the dagger we needed for those characters, and someone who's actively okay at it. -1 range is not a huge problem for a dagger character. +30, -30 armor is self-canceling, so all she's really got is an isolation bonus, which is great for the dagger's main attack, which is isolate heavy. And then she's got the tree that takes advantage of it, but I don't love it. Dudley, are you any better at this? So, plus accuracy, plus opportunism. The magic damage and bonuses and penalties cancel. Plus experience, minus health regen and resistance. Yeah, no is the answer. Alright, Dragon House. Rest good, man. We'll see you tomorrow. So the answer is none of these folks are great. Of these folks being pretty terrible, Johann is probably the one I can work with. And he's level 5, which gives me a lot of possibilities of correcting his behavior early. We'll see if we can make it work. Peel that for a bit of money. 9 more guys and practically nothing to spend them on, so this is a good, let's clear everything out of this entire place night for the town. Which will also have the wonderful side effect of bringing us in a fair chunk of change. Which we will immediately grab the seer with, because, yes please, we need to start rolling back the fog, and we need to start rolling it back hard. And since we have just a tiny bit left over, we'll tuck the other mana well in. Why not? And then start upgrading Ballista with, you know, just a little extra. Check our rewards. That Prophet Toga is really great. This helmet is really great for one of our 2 melee dudes. This Turtle Charm is also really great. I think that's the thing we're going to grab, because it's a crit power bonus, and I specifically want that for our caster who has the crit power penalty. I was going to call this a no-brainer pick for this scepter, but it's only +1. None of this stuff is amazing, and the eye patch is sitting on an action point. So it's really not a no-brainer at all. Well, it is, but it's for the eye patch. So, to Lamas, have Turtle Shell. And honestly, also have an eye patch. And let's just start leveling, folks. I've got an eye toward I want Johann to be making use of the isolation. Was it isolation perks he had? No, it was movement perks he had. Momentum. So if I'm going to keep him in a scepter, and for a momentum character, that's not the worst idea. Sprint is not a terrible thing. If I can get really solid block on him, spiky counter is not a terrible thing. I can definitely make mana shield plus spiky counter work together. And then if he's got momentum, stuff going on, he absolutely wants Relentless. So I've got a plan building for this character. Take a move. We're looking for block, though. Take the propagation because it works well with the scepter. What are we looking for on this side? Because 4% momentum here, there, ain't it? 20% reliability is not terrible. This isn't really it either, but opportunism is not the worst idea. I'd like to see direct block. Move is fine because it improves the train thing going on. 5 is not a good enough number for direct block, but we'll take it anyway. We need to get him a much better shield. That's a start. Go ahead and dump both of those. Yeah, that puts his spiky counter up to 78. And he's sitting on 14 block and 54 armor, so he's in a fairly good position to stand out there and get thumped on. Which is great. We didn't finish leveling up the rest of our dudes. Let's try that. I bet it would help. Yeah, Eleonora, with all of her ridiculous experience buffs, is definitely going to be training up good. Grab Relentless. Maybe grab back protection. It's not the worst thing. Yeah, 8 blocks straight up. I'll take that, because she's got spiky counter available. And that will make her equally pretty ridiculous. Thurlow, shorter weapons is absolutely not a thing I need on you. You don't have a propagation weapon, so that's silly. You know, I think we're going to give him the mana regen on kills because his mana regen is not keeping up with his rate of use. Not by half. We'll take a 20% XP bonus. It's not what I want on him, but that's not the point. One of those things where it offered it and we're definitely taking it. These are really bad rolls. This is not an improvement. In fact, this could go so far as to be called an active detriment. I absolutely do not want this guy anywhere near melee, so all of these armor bonuses are not helpful. One of those, I should have taken the roll I didn't like the first time. Alright, let's put you a little back. You too. Because we're going to have dudes right on our face. We didn't level Lamas yet. Yeah, we can ignore... In fact, we probably should just ignore the toxic tree entirely at this point in favor of... Let's start stacking crit effects on you. Critical Master is the one we want. And the thing we need on this side is crit power. We didn't pull it, but we'll take a reliability bonus. And I guess we'll take a mana bonus here, because no, that's what we want. Mana bonus, on the other hand, no, he did not pull mana feed, so it's not really important. Because he pulled mana growth. Magic Fuel is the one he didn't pull. Yeah. I don't know. Well, we'll see if we can make it work. What a mess. Yeah, I can see Johan's just going to spend his turns jogging. We've got a lot more coming in, but it's actually out of reach. Hey, UCT, how you doing? Hello. Well, we got our first elite. Doing alright. Elite Claw with a resistance aura. Not real thrilling, but not terrifying. Anyway, he's done. Thank you so much for the resub, CT. Don't have something that's going to take all of these dudes out. So we can take some hits here. There's not much for it. Hello, stragglers. How are you over there? Surprise, we got crossbow ballista defense on the whole city. Not just the sides of it you were actively attacking. Not really sure where to be going from here. Alright, not terribly worried about leaving him out. If there's anything that bothers him is going to regret it. Half a mile. Phone pole, but mom has it. Kind of not my problem tonight. Yeah, he's behind a wall and wouldn't be easy to grab, but I feel like these guys have him. No line of sight option. And then we've only got the one thing left over here, and it's out of reach, so... There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, before we do anything else, grab the mine. Level that up. Grab this. Scavenge it. Scavenge that. We've got nothing else that is, it must be sorted right now. So let's knock back the mist. Two skull traffic, two directions. Very doable. And 6 more workers kind of gives us a lot of options. Before we get too detailed on what we're doing, let's go repair up. Tack another ballista down. There we go. Lots and lots of shots on both sides. Is that all we're doing there? No, probably not. But, you know, one problem at a time. Bump our hero capacity, obviously. See if there's someone worth a damn to recruit. There's a level 6 character in there, but she has a move penalty, a healing receive penalty, and a dodge penalty in exchange for a lot of extra mana and armor. What are you even? And then comes with an axe. Not really what we want to do. Durand here has pulled out Nihilist, -1 action point. Arguably the worst trait in the game. Nico's traits are all very middle of the road. Danica is sitting on exactly no movement points, but longbowman, so big ranged accuracy, big range damage. Doesn't want to wiggle much. I'd like to look at her actual traits to see how that will work out, but I think I can make it work out. Just go sit on the field. Alright, everyone else, please work on clearing town. Oof. Yeah, that frog in my throat is starting to get to be a problem. I expect you can hear it now. I'm going to take a little more Dayquil and see if we can clear that up. That stuff is awful. Alright. Still a fair chunk of money. Let's bump the benediction on everything. I didn't leave someone to use it, so there's no point in bumping the restore mana up. No one's actually down hit points to heal with. Offering. There. Yeah, it works like a dream when it works. Ain't there yet. Okay, on our list of things I absolutely want right now, I don't know. I had originally wanted to go, like, Dagger on the Moss, but now I kind of want to book for him. So let's grab a magic shop now. Not a bowyer. Try again. And we'll start playing with upgrades, like, over the next day or two on making that better. Here we pulled in. Yeah, the scepter is objectively the correct choice here, even though there's other good options. The Hunter's Cape is one of those things that I like and I hate. I don't love the critical penalty, but the rest of it is quite good. I should be working on power staves, but no thank you. Not right now. Yeah, it's not my favorite thing here, but the two-hander +1 is actually something we'll use. The other two are mostly not. Crossbow is a tiny upgrade. +2 longbow is actually a really good pickup for her. A much less trivial upgrade. She can keep the crossbow in her off slot. We'll call that good. Truthfully, despite having lucked out with his perks on poisoning, he is so crit happy at this point that I really want to focus him in that. Yeah, things are progressing. That is definitely a way of putting it. Yeah, because he's just doing a 30% crit power. Did I mention I kind of want to focus him really hard in crits and damage, since he seems to be rolling into all of that? We absolutely can't grab him one by one. He's not going to be doing isolated anythings. And indeed, much of the rest of this is not terribly useful for him. We'll grab Energize anyway, because pulling in some extra action points that way is probably good. Danica, we sort of need to sort out how to build. She is not going to be moving around much. That is her thing. So we'll grab Steady Aim for sure. We'll grab the XP bonus for sure. Mark is actually a pretty good skill for her if she's not moving much anyway. Shorter weapons, on the other hand, is exactly the opposite of a good skill for her, so grab First Blood instead for her next. Tag it up. She ideally wants to be doing things with range damage and maybe isolated targets and crit. I will take the multi-hit here, even though it's not great for most ranged weapons. It gives her the opportunity, if she picks up a hand crossbow, to start doing some interesting things. This is getting rerolled. That ain't much better. We'll take it anyway. Same deal here. Reroll that. We're kind of hoping to, like, make one of those really good results tell somewhere. We'll take the move bonus here, even though she doesn't want to be moving around much, because it counteracts some of her ridiculously heavy penalties. And no surprise, Eleonora has continued to level on account of she is pulling in double duty extra experience bonuses. gonna get really crazy at the end of this, and I look forward to it. She also pulled a multi-hit, much less helpful on the melee character. In fact, I would go so far as to say actively anti-helpful. Yeah, let's just keep pulling ridiculous experience gains, why not? I will take a block bonus here because, again, we're looking to roll her into spiky counter, and at 104 per. Yes, please. She won't be doing much dodging at that point, but that's quite beside the point. Oh, Thurlow, my dude. I don't even know what to do with you right now. It very much goes against the grain, but I think I'm giving you cheer. It goes against the grain because I always forget it. I've got enough to put another ballista up somewhere, and I think we'll just start covering this side of the thing. Yeah, it's really, really exposed, but it's sitting on a lot of firepower. I don't know if that's as good a counter as I'd like. We'll see, we'll see. Now we draw the knife. Really? I'm only very slightly tempted at this point. Do you see this amulet? This amulet is stupidly good. 25% experience and a big reliability bonus. It would have been good with only one of those things. Hey, new character, why don't you have a big reliability bonus to counteract the bow penalty? Alright. Put one of the melee guys out front on each side. Danica, why don't you cover over here? Thurlow, why don't you cover over there? Lamos, start here. Pretty much feel free to go interfere on the other side if it ends up being more important. Yeah, I'm not sure he's going to end up needed over here. But it's early rounds yet. Yeah, let's shift her over also, just so that we're, you know, where the guys are coming in. Put him and his spiky counter out there somewhere where it might be appreciated. Look, we answered the question of why you. The answer was spiky counter. There we go. Not cool, dude. Yeah, we're clearing whole sides every turn, which is great. Also, you know, maybe a sign that our defenses are altogether sufficient on both sides, but that's okay. can you snipe him? Not without moving a little. That's fine. Just wear him down to a frazzle. Yeah, that's entirely the wrong direction, but that's okay. Really? Two targets, neither of which are on this side, because they're all over here. One of them's off the map. Okay, we're done. That's the end of the night. We're right near the tail of the stream, and dinner is cooking, and I am. So, I'm gonna go attend to that. I'm gonna flip this over to close out. Well, you can see the numbers, I guess. That's the numbers. I'm not gonna worry too hard about taking care of the night stuff here right now. I will just flip this over. Bear with me. Let's see if we can find someone to run a raid out to tonight. And folks, as always, thank you so much for joining me. I am your host, King Banhammer. It's been a fun little night. If you're hanging out, wow, I've got no one online. None of my friends are on. That is so weird. Well, we'll call it good, I guess. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me. If you're new to stream, you're enjoying what we're doing, I do the variety stream thing. We'll probably run something else you like sometime too. Give a follow. I'm here 5 nights a week, I almost said Tuesday to Thursday. Try that again. 5 nights a week, of which we're doing only 3. No, let's try this again. Tuesday to Saturday, there we go. Starting from 5:30 Pacific and typically running 3 hours, though sometimes a little later, depending on how I'm feeling. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.